Hello everyone, this is just a quick video on how to do this year's competition hairstyle. Those are just a few supplies that you may need. You're going to start by brushing the hair completely all the way back, and then you're going to take your fine tooth comb and split it directly down the center of the head, and then you're going to smoothen them out on each side. That way we get a really nice slick back look. It also helps if at this point the top of your head is just a little bit damp to help the slick back, or whenever you're combing it, kind of stay in place. We use just a detangler like spray bottle, or I had an old one and just filled it with water and we'd spray it on my head. Okay, and then you're going to take your gel and you're just going to flatten out all of the little flyaway pieces, and you're going to make sure that every little spot is smooth. I know everyone kind of has a different system if you've done this before, but we find that it's easier to do the water and the gel before you start forming your ponytail. That way you're not fighting the hair getting into a ponytail and then having to gel it down and then having to redo it. So it's just easier to do it all before, so it's all kind of cemented in before you start gathering up the hair for the ponytail. That way it's just an easier process of smoothing it down. And we do want this bun low, kind of at the nape of the neck. Okay, once Caitlin puts the rubber band in, she's going to take the spray bottle, or you can also take water or the hair gel, and she's going to lay down any wispies that might have formed since putting the ponytail in. Okay, on camera it shows that we only put one rubber band in my hair, but in reality we put two, mainly because I have a lot of hair. But you don't want the ponytail to move. You want to make sure that that is super secure. That way it has a less likely chance of our bun falling out. So you want the ponytail to be super secure, super cemented in before you start twisting to make the bun. Next is actually forming the bun. So you're going to start twisting, and whichever direction you start twisting in, that's when you're going to start wrapping it around. That's the same direction you're going to go in as well. So Caitlin twists my ponytail to the right and started wrapping my bun all the way around to the right. So after that, we take these bobby pins, and you can use little ones, but I have really thick hair, so props to Caitlin for doing this. But I have always found that using bigger bobby pins for girls who have thicker hair just works better. But if you have a smaller bun, then you can use the little ones, and you want to make sure that they match the color of your hair. So she takes these long bobby pins, she stabs the bun itself, and then manipulates the bobby pin around to make sure that it's pinned to my head. So she stabs the bun and pushes it to connect it to my scalp. I promise it's not as painful as the dancers will make it seem, but you have to make sure that it is really tight in there and really connected good to the scalp. That way it's not a floppy bun and it doesn't come undone. Because if you don't connect it to the scalp like that, then it will come undone on stage. Alright, once the bun feels secure, you're going to take your hairnet, make sure it matches the color of the dancer's hair. We did not make sure before that, so it looks a little funny, but make sure that your hairnet matches the dancer's hair. It doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look awesome. Alright, and then you are going to take more bobby pins and connect the bobby pins and the bun and the hairnet together. It's going to seem like a lot, but we just want to make sure that our buns are really secure and they're not going to be falling out on us mid-routine. Alright, after the bun is really secure, then you're almost done. The very last step is to take some hairspray. We have like this liquid type of hairspray, but any hairspray will work. The last step is to take some hairspray and make sure that all of the flyaways on top and underneath the bun are all laid down. That way we don't have any wispies sticking out. As you can see at this point, if you see any little imperfections that you want to fix, you can take a comb or a smoothing brush and very carefully smoothen all of those out, and also kind of smooth down any wispies or flyaways and add in any extra bobby pins that you think that your bun needs. And that is the finished look, the middle parted slick back low bun. I am now ready for competition. I think that this is a nice height for a low bun. I wouldn't go any higher than that. I would probably try to keep it at this point or maybe more towards the nape of the neck, either one. But I really hope that this video was helpful, and good luck.